Good morning. Good morning. We're live in living color in the pre-market as the educator to trader. Seeing what the market has to offer for today, Thursday, January the 18th. What will it give us? The market will give, it will give, it will give. See what the market will give this morning. Okay, that's what we're seeing. What will the market give on today? On today. Yepper. Telling all the people that I'm live. Pass the word. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. As they pay, I'm going on live because people say I'm going on live. Yepper, going on live. Excuse me. Let's see. We can get us some. Where's my channel? I need to go to my channel. My channel. There we go. It says I'm live. Where's my channel? On my channel. There we go. We have going. There we go. I didn't want that. I wanted. Oh, the free stuff can run for a minute, I guess. Bring that along the bottom. Whoa, good morning. Good morning, all who are joining us. Good morning. Morning. Let's look and see what the market held for us yesterday, and then we'll continue from there. Good morning. Good morning, all. Here we are. Yesterday, the market held for us. This is SPX 500, which is being able to see SPX in real time. But look at yesterday's candle. Do y'all see this? This is yesterday's candle. This cross thing here, same open and close price virtually. Let me see this candle. It opened and closed at 47.39, like within a few pennies. Now there was a long drop, a dip there that went down. Let's show it on the smaller time frame. This is what yesterday looked like as far as market movement. Another day that would have been good for an iron condor. Iron condors is where you do a call credit spread and a put credit spread together, and basically you could got outside of the high, you beyond the high of the day, below the low of the day, and you collect your premiums as a seller because we do put credit spreads. A wee bitty doji. I don't know if that's even called a wee bitty. Did you do an iron condor, Tanya? Look at you. Ah, yeah. I don't know if this wee bitty doji is even called that. I think this has a name, like a sword or something. We have to somebody do a quick look on candlestick patterns and see what this sword really means. It definitely means that there's big indecision as to which direction we're going. There was a lot of selling pressure, though. You can see how long the wick is there, but we didn't really have a lot. Now, what we did see though, is you see these gaps. We've got these gaps between these days where it gapped down. We've got those, right? I think I can remove this one in the middle. And then we've got gap where it gapped down from Tuesday to Wednesday. And then it gapped down. Well, this is what Friday to Tuesday, because we had a holiday. gap between Tuesday morning gap down and then Wednesday morning gap down. These are big sellers gaps. Okay, those are big sellers gaps here, all between here. Well, let's go see what else is going on. The VIX is back down to 14. Yesterday, it had gotten up into the 15s, and now it's down to 14, 1438. Let me take that off because I'm thinking y'all going to have a hard time seeing the whole screen. Pa, pa, pa. Where are we? StreamYard. Let me stop sharing so that way I can see everything. Gonna hide this. We'll move that. And I'm trying to be off to the side. Let's put me over here. That'll maybe make it better. That way nothing is going to be blocked. Dragonfly doji. Ooh, what is that? What's a dragonfly doji? Okay, let's look at the VIX. VIX is at 14.37. My brain sees all the numbers and starts running them all together. Excuse me. So it's down a little bit from yesterday because it was in the 15s yesterday. Now it's back into the 14s. All right. That's something to be mindful of. Is Tesla's board tough enough to take on Musk? I don't know. As Elon Musk vies for greater voting power at the EV maker, the spotlight is turning on Tesla's directors. U.S. futures point to a rebound as chip makers shine. Now, remember, Taiwan Semiconductors had earnings this morning, so they expect revenues to grow 20% on AI demand. Wow. Wow. Okay, so it says Spirit Airlines plunge continues after JetBlue deal collapse. I think we might have had Save. Did I have it on? I don't think I had it on our list because Save has been looking so funny on the option chain. So I was hesitant to put it on our graphic for any trades because the option chain has been looking so crazy. I don't think I put it on there. Grayscale CEO on the SEC approval of the spot Bitcoin ETF. Carlisle Rubenstein talks 2024 election impact on the markets. Companies need to make bank on AI. The poorest Americans benefit most from falling inflation. Well, of course, they don't have money to be buying all that stuff that's inflated prices like groceries. I mean, little stuff like groceries. Tanya says the dragonfly, oh, you're asking me, is it bullish or bearish? Bullish reversal. The dragonfly doji candlestick chart pattern is commonly regarded as a bullish reversal candlestick pattern that appears at the bottom of downtrends. Okay. I do know that that long wick, anytime you see things with that long bottom wick, that does look like there was, selling pressure, but it didn't get, it didn't work. And the price came back up and closed higher. So that does, you can look on several charts and see at the bottom of a turnaround something with a long wick going down. So I could see that being a bullish reversal. Okay, well, I'm sure those who trade SPX will be glad to see that. Looking at our pre-market has everything green except the Dow futures. Dow futures is down 0.24%. S&P futures up 0.26%. NASDAQ futures up 0.68%. In Europe, we're all green. This looks very different from yesterday. Yesterday, all of this was all red. Yep. So Europe is all green this morning. Everything is looking up rosies. Yep. European stocks higher as earnings ramp up. Watches of Switzerland down 30%. And then Asia's market is mixed. ASX 200 is down 0.63. The Nikkei is down 0.03%, which is about flat basically. And everything else is green. Kospi, Hang Seng, and Shanghai are all green. Hong Kong stocks rebound. China shares languish near 5-year lows. Languish. I like the way they use the, colorful language. Thursday morning, this is our meetings for today. We've got the WEF annual meetings is still going on. 7:30 we had Bostic speaking from the FOMC. At 8:30 we had unemployment claims. Unemployment claims came out 187. They expected it to be 206. So there was 20,000 less unemployment claims. This is positive news. Means less people are filing for unemployment. That was a red folder. Building permits is orange folder. That was expected to be 1.47 million, but it's 1.5 million. So that's a green number. It's up a bit. The Philly Fed Manufacturing Index, though, they thought was going to be down 6.6, and it really is down 10.6. But this is really in line with the last time. Previous was 10.5. And the Philly Fed Manufacturing, I think that's us. We talked last time about um, businesses react quickly to market conditions, and changes in their sentiment can be early signal of future economic activity. They asked 250 manufacturers in the Philadelphia Federal Reserve District, which asked respondents to rate the relative level of general business conditions. Okay. And then housing starts. They thought we'd have 1.43 million. We had 1.46 million housing starts. So there's a lot of green going on over here. These are the areas where, these things are supposed to impact the economy. At 10:30, we got natural gas storage. At 11 o'clock, crude oil inventories is telling us about. And then 11:30, FOMC member Bostic is going to speak again. Let's see if anything is on investing.com that's different than over there. Jobless claims was Philly Fed was a red folder here. They didn't show red on the other page. Crude oil inventories here shows 3 stars on Forex. It showed as 1 star or no volatility. It was a yellow folder. But I think our oil is important. So I think it should be 2 to 3 stars, and it is over here on investing.com. Okay. Let's look at what Adam had to say about our add to the stage. There we go. Earnings. I told you we had Taiwan Semiconductors this morning. This is a bank here in the middle. I keep forgetting. First Somebody Bank. Fastenal, Truist. This is another bank, First Somebody. Let me make it. Oh, doesn't mean to go there. If I make it bigger here. There we go. First Horizon Bank, M&T Bank, Key Bank, Northern Trust, Insteel, and something. This is a blockchain down here at the bottom. Second one was the Texas Capital Bank. That's what it is. Texas Capital Bank is here. This afternoon, PPG is going to have earnings. JB Hunt, the Bank of the Ozarks, First National Bank, Ocean First Bank, Lanier Bank or Lanier Bank. I don't think that says Lanier. I think that says something else. But that's the bank. I keep changing the page. I don't want to do that. I can't see it. Maybe it's Tanner Bank. Independent and then Metropolitan Commercial Bank. And then tomorrow morning, we've got Fifth Third Bank, Clinton, Ally or Alley Travelers, Region, State Street, Comerica, and the World Acceptance Corporation. That is all in the morning. SLB is in the morning as well. Good morning, Anand. How we doing? It's freezing up there. I know it's cold down here. We were down in the 30s. It's crazy. Crazy. Let's look at Adam's numbers. Adam says it's been a dream market for level to level traders. If you're a level to level trader, which Adam is, he's a buyer of options and he trades from level to level. I think he does it on ES, but that's what he does. We take his numbers and we change them for us. The difference, or the gap is 30. After a rare short setup yesterday, we got a long trigger. As posted, reclaim of 47.30 triggered longs, and now we're up 30 points. The plan today, lock in part of your profits here if you're a buyer. If you're not a buyer, then no concern about that. Okay. 47.52 to 55 is support. Keeps 47.72 alive. Dip again. If we dip again, we're going down below 47.52. Okay, because 47.52 is the support area. So if we get past there, then we're going to be. I put XSP over here. 478 if you're doing calls and 473 if you're doing puts. And I got the 473 from this 4730 since that was the reclaim area yesterday. Good morning, Tamar. All right, that's what I see for Adams. And for my community, I put that in your Telegram chat today. I forgot yesterday and Tuesday. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Lo siento. Here's some trades that we were looking at, and we'll definitely go look again. But I entered SOXL, I entered TZA, and I did Amazon as I think I did XLB as a call credit spread. And has anybody been able to close their trades just yet? Anybody who entered some trades, have you been able to close them yet? I think we're gonna looking at Amazon. Yeah, I did an Amazon put credit spread yesterday. Yeah, I think I did Amazon, SOXL, and TZA were all put credit spreads, and I did XLB as a call credit spread. Close Moderna. Okay. I think I wanted to go look at, let me turn this off. I wanted to go look at XLI, I believe it is. I think it was XLI I wanted to look at. Baidu. Hey, Tea Time Beauty, how are you? Welcome to the morning antics of the educator to trader. Was it XLI? Let me see. Make sure I'm not taking y'all to a place we not trying to go. Nope, not there. Pardon, hold on for a minute. Let me find what I'm looking for. We got what you looking for. What you looking for? Why is that not going further down? Jamie, if you're on this call, where did the XLI go? I thought it was, wait, no. It was in the Telegram chat, I thought, and now I don't see those graphs you put in here. Did you take them out? I don't see them. And if you took them out, why? Hold on, y'all. Oh, I see something here. Why are they disappearing? That's XLV. There it is. XLI, but it wasn't, it's disappearing from the feed. Somebody has probably hit the delete button. XLI. Okay. I think we looked at XLI on one of our calls. I think when we were doing our chart your way to 100K, we talked about XLI. Let me go back to my YouTube so I can see the comments. Woke up feeling ready to get the day started. Well, amen. Tanya, you got credit spreads like me. ASO, XLF, XLE, and gold. What's ASO, Tanya? I don't think I know what ASO is. Okay, so let's look in our support definitely got broken here with yesterday's drop. So if I was looking for some support in here, let me see if I can find a place where all this is momentum. So this may keep going. There's nothing really to slow it down. Our line may need to go down as low as 108, which, I'm saying as low as, like it's so far away, 108.35, and we're currently at 110, right? I'm going back to the candles. Academy Sports. Oh, I didn't know Academy Sports was even trading. Tanya, what do you use as your screener? Where do you find the things that you decide you're going to trade? We usually use bar chart, but okay, come on. What do you use? I need to escape because this is now tripping. Reset. There we go. There we go. Do right. People are watching. Yeah, we usually use bar chart as a place to do some of our screening, and the XLs, we like those sectors, the spider sectors. We like those. Okay, so I put our support down here. Okay. One of the things we do too, and I hadn't talked about this on this call yet, but we look at high probability, high IV. They're high probability trades, and they're the ones that have high IV percentile. And the thought behind that is, implied volatility percentile. The reason behind picking those high IV stocks, and those are the ones who have an IV percentile above 30, is that when the IV is up, then the premiums are also up. So we look for those higher premiums. And then the thought is that premiums are up, the IV is up. And as the trade continues, that implied volatility shrinks back down. And then your premiums shrink with that. And then that means you entered when the premiums were expanded. So when the IV was expanded and the premiums were expanded and you got more money. So when that all shrinks, your premiums shrink and you can exit your trade in a more timely fashion. So um, that's what we have been using. We've used that a lot. Just look for things we want to trade. But for IV percentile, I have it as as my watch list on my Thinkorswim. So I can go to there on Thinkorswim and I can look at the list of the ones that are above 30. So I say, do I want to trade these today and trade these this week or whatever? That's what we do with that. Okay. That's how we kind of screen as well. We've got a couple different screener ways. Okay, this is support. Our seller's gap is still really not closed, right? It gapped down over here and then it went up some, but we didn't close the gap all the way. And there's a seller's gap up here as well that has not been good. And these seller's gap are providing resistance, but if you want more resistance, you're up to 114. But support here, if you're looking at XLI, I still feel like I need to turn on Thinkorswim. XLI, I would look down in the 108 area if you're interested in doing that. I'd look in the 108 area. Okay. XLI. Let's look at XLV. I'll come back to XLI because I want to go look at what could be possible as far as some premiums go. IV percentile above 30. Yep, that's what we do. When I'm opening up my swim, and then I can show you what I do. Bullish movement still is 925. Looking like it's losing strength. I wrote this note day before yesterday to my own community. Bullish movement. Day before yesterday. This week has gone crazy for me because I've been managing a non-trading thing, and I think it's done. Well, it's almost done being managed. It's not done all the way, but that's been taking my attention. I told you I wasn't even able to trade on Tuesday. I was so focused on that on Tuesday, I wasn't able to trade. Yesterday, I did get some trades in, but the end of the day for me was really crazy, so I wasn't able to really watch the close. And I did see our community like posted some chats and stuff, and I wasn't even able to respond back. I'm not under any circumstances, but I feel like I'm in the circumstances. That was me being in the circumstances. XLV, I believe, has got a call credit spread opportunity. Not telling anybody this is not investment advice. I'm just saying, I think there may be an opportunity to go with a call credit spread on XLV. Notice how we've turned around here. There is some support though at 138. So you want to be, that's why I said bullish movement, like it was losing strength with this candle right here. Turn back around. So we're going to look at XLV. We're going to go back and look at XLI because I believe XLI is in the same situation. It should be a call credit spread situation because we've got these gaps here. Yep, we've got some room. We've got some room in here that could potentially provide us some resistance. Yep, we got that. We got that. And we've got this. And we've got the today. Is this today? No, that's yesterday. The candle on XLI yesterday looked almost like the one from SPX. These are all sellers gaps. Let me duplicate this, clone, and bring it on down, down. And then I'm going to clone one more because we got another one, and another one, and another one right in there. Okay, there we go. Call credit spread would be there. I'm going to stop sharing while I log in to Thinkorswim. And then I'll come back to, we're going to look, XLV dropped in the pre-market. In the midst of the storm, things are moving. Hope you've been able to rest also. Yes, it's been a lot. Fight. There we go. Our church is in the middle of 21 days of prayer and fasting, and I am involved in that. And you already know, for those of you who pray and or fast, you already know that anytime you are knocking on the door where somebody else thinks they got dominion, they don't just take that lightly. Okay, so you have to know that you've already won. You are going to be victorious, but you got to know that in the middle of, I'm thinking about like a boxing match. If you're in a boxing match, both of the opponents come to the boxing match ready to fight. Even though one guy may really be very confident, one person is confident that he's going to have the victory, you still got to fight. Right? You might be sure that you got the victory, but if you just stand there and do nothing, the person's going to overtake you. Even though you know you got the victory, you still have to fight. So that's what's going on with that. We still got to fight. Even though I know we got the victory, you already got the victory, but you still got to fight. Okay, we're getting ready to check. The market's getting ready to ding, ding, ding here in a minute. We're going to be at SPX, and then we'll swing back through. Even though we know we got the victory, we still have to fight. Oh, look at that volume down there. Y'all see that volume? You see this volume right here? That is crazy because the market's getting ready to open. It's like we are ready. Wow, that's a big difference between those others. The market's getting ready to open here in a second. We should hear the ding, ding, ding. SPX. Oh, actually, I didn't want to go there. No need. I just heard the ding, ding, ding. XLI. Come on. Yepper. Let's see what kind of open we got. Well, where is the candle? It's way up there. It's way up there. It opened at 47.60. So we have a gap up open this morning. It gapped up and then it's kind of falling a little bit, but we do have a gap up open at this point. Was this yesterday? Was that the last candle of the day? Maybe that's what that volume was from yesterday. Oh, yes, this is what this one, the volume right at 4 o'clock was off the charts. And then this is today's candle just opening up at 47.60. I'm on the 2 minute chart. Okay, I'm going to switch back over to here. What I have on my watch list, I have, you see here, it says high IV percentile. That should be an L, not a percentile. And of course, it's going to bother me to fix it. Edit IV percentile. How about we do that? Yeah. So when we look at this is the percentile here. The IV percentile is in this. I can take this out a little bit further so you all can see. If you're looking at something other than a computer screen, you might need to look to something else. But you got the names. I got different things I've put on here. And Tanya, you may want to put yours in here. IV percentile I put here, and I rank it from high to low. XLE is at 55. E is the energy, I believe. XLY is at 43. XLP GDX, which I think is gold. XLI IBB, which I'm not sure. These little things here, they'll let you know if something's happening. But good thing about spider sectors, they don't have earnings. They don't in themselves have earnings, but the things inside do have earnings. We've got TNA, XRT. I need to add some more things here because I really don't have like all of the stuff I really look at isn't necessarily on here. So I need to maybe add some other things. But anything above 30, that was the thought. Like I said, is that the IV percentile is up, so the premiums would be up, and then as that shrinks back up, your premiums will shrink, and you can close your trade. Good morning, Sizzling. Tanya said her XLE just closed. Okay, we wanted to go look at XLI, right? And we were saying a call credit spread on XLI. Let's take us to the chart real quick. Look at it again to see what would be maybe a good place to start looking. I always want you to start with the chart, okay? Got to always start with the chart. Resistance is at 112. There's also resistance at 112.07. There's going to be some resistance. Oh, XLI is trying to go back up a little bit this Merton. So I'd look at the 112 on the, okay, 112 currently has a 78% probability out of the money. If you did 112, you changed over to not singles, change over to vertical. 112, 113 is paying, nope. It says -8 debit. That's not what we're looking at. 112, something's wrong with this. It needs to level off because it's red. Notice this is red, but it says debit. So that's not the way it should be. Red, and it should say credit. Okay. So that's not what we're looking for. But I wonder what 113 has it written right, where it's $24 dollars a credit there. Now that actually 113 puts you in a better spot for your trade. Let me see. I'm gonna go back to single. 113 has an 81% probability out of the money. Going back to vertical, see if we can get something to act right here. Nope, it says -13 debit. Not interested. Let's go with 113.24. So once I push this, we'll see what it actually shows up as. What is the current price? Yep, it says it's actually paying $12. I was asking for 24 because that's what populated. So I actually may go back and do I'll leave it there for now. See how that plays itself out. And then XLV, I'm going to have to start wrapping us up so I can get ready to go teach the children of pre-calculus. Another call credit spread on XLV. I see we've got some resistance at 139 or 140. Also have some up at 140.99 or 141. We've got a ±1, so that really puts us at like 138, 139, 140. Let's see what we got on the single chart. 139 is 77%. 140 is 93%. Let's change it to vertical. 139 is paying $17, and 140 is paying no dollars. XLV would be worth looking at 139. It's about the place I would be. Yep, on a call credit spread. Call credit spread. Okay. All righty. All righty. All righty. Let's thank you, Tanya. Thank you. All righty. Let me go so we can wrap this up. My students seem to think I'm a decent little teacher. My classes are always full and they tell their friends about me. So I think it goes okay. We are getting ready for the small account challenge, which is going to be February the 5th through March the 1st. If you're somebody who wants to join in, growing a small account. You can start with as little as $100, right? We're going to use credit spreads and we're going to grow our account. If you don't know credit spreads, you can learn them. All right. Don't say, like, I don't know those. We learn them. They're not difficult, but they will take some learning, but we'll grow your small account. Start with as little as $100. You don't have to have $100. I mean, you need to have at least $100, but we can go with higher amounts as well. And you may have a bigger account and decide you're going to commit maybe $500 or something to learning this strategy and growing your small account. So that way you can then maybe use it in more of your account. You hear several of us here talking about credit spreads, and that can be you too. You too. Um, we still do this morning call. We're doing it live with everyone on YouTube at this point. Generally, this call is with my membership. It's inside of the membership that I have. It includes the morning call, the weekly training calls. This week we're doing cash secure puts. I couldn't do it last night. We're doing it tonight. Okay. And then we have a monthly coaching call. That's $97 a month. All right. It includes an exclusive Telegram community and all the good stuff. I just can't tell you, the community that we trade with is phenomenal. If all you really want is just the morning calls, you don't want all that other stuff, you can sign up for the booster level of my membership on YouTube, and that will get you to just being able to see the morning calls once they go from being open to the YouTube world, right? Which won't be too much longer. We'll switch back and go back into the membership. Don't forget, we're going left in 2024. We're leaning in on 1 to 2 strategies, and we're getting some education, focusing on the fundamentals, which includes, charting, technical analysis. We're learning that in our Chart Your Way to 100K BootCamp. We're getting ready to be on week 3. This week, we're talking about indicators. Woo woo. And you make sure that you trade with a plan. Make sure you trade with a plan. All righty. Our daily declaration as a trader: I declare I'm a great trader. I declare I'm a successful trader. I declare I'm a focused trader. I declare my wins exceed my losses. My account's growing more and more each week. I am a wise and knowledgeable trader. I always make smart and lucrative decisions for my portfolios. I declare I'm a level-headed trader who does not trade my emotions. I don't trade my emotions. None of us do. We've got some free resources for you if you're interested in some free resources. Let me see if I can turn this into a non-scroll. It's too big to not be a scroll. Okay. But there's a bunch of free resources. I'm gonna run them as a ticker on the bottom. You can actually go to where can you go to see all the freebies? I don't know if I have a place where all the free resources are listed. It's supposed to be. I have it on my website, but I don't know if if it includes all the freebies. You can always go to my link tree though. I have a link tree, link.tree/Arlissa P, that gives you a list of all the freebies that we do offer. Basically, all the stuff we got going is on my link tree. All right, there's that. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Make sure to pass the word, tell your friends, share us with the world, let folks know what we're doing over here. The objective is that we get more and more people learning how to utilize options as a seller, right? Options as a seller is, in my opinion, my strong opinion, is less stressful than options as a buyer. It can be more passive. We've got a couple of passive strategies you can learn. They don't require as much watching. So that if you got a day job or some other thing that you're responsible for during the day, I believe options as a seller will fit more people's lives. And it's safer, I believe, financially to do options as a seller as well. All right. Let's do our prayer. Lord, it is you who gives us the power to get wealth. Deuteronomy 8:18. You teach our hands to war with the purpose of establishing your kingdom. Help us today to trade wisely and strategically in order to fulfill this purpose. Give us more than enough so we can have what we need and enough to be a blessing to others. In Jesus' name, amen. 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 Okay. So we're wrapping up. Yes, we are. If there's no questions, comments, which I don't see any in the chat, we're going to do two things today, is as we do every day in our community. We're going to stay green and we're going to get this money. Okay? Get this money. I want you all to have a good green day, a good green day, a great green day. Okay? I'll talk to you later. All right. Everybody have a good day. See you in the market.